Hi. So we've had so much loss lately, so many things coming at us, and people are literally dealing with broken hearts. We've seen loss around that. We've seen people dying of broken hearts. And so I want to talk a little bit about an adaptogen that actually can help heal your heart in times of grief and loss. Hello, my loves. It's Dr. Holly. I wanted to continue our adaptogen series today by talking about the adaptogen hawthorn berry. Hawthorn berry extract is used, and actually, parts of the hawthorn plant are used to heal our heart, our gastrointestinal system, our anxiety and nerves. It's really a beautiful adaptogen that can be used in times of loss and grief. The hawthorn plant is in the rose family, and so it literally works to open the heart, just as the rose opens the heart as well. It's really visually what the flower does is what it can do for that heart chakra. And so hawthorn itself has been studied mainly, of course, in animals with a lot of these plants, some limited studies with humans. So just kind of keep that in mind. But what it's really been found to be helpful with, and what a lot of my colleagues who work more in the plant world will use it for, is for heart health. Now, this is to be used on its own or limited if you're on medications for things like heart failure or blood pressure or blood thinning. You definitely want to talk to someone like myself who's trained in integrative medicine, or a naturopath, or someone who is familiar with drug herb interactions to make sure you're staying safe. So just keep that in mind. But one of the qualities of hawthorn is to expand and open the heart. So it's actually been found to expand and dilate blood vessels, which helps lower blood pressure. So that's one of the many uses that have been found. It's also been found to help heal the heart itself. It can be used with heart failure and also with arrhythmias. It has been found to help the heart go back into rhythm. So again, this is, take this with knowing that if you're on traditional medications, you need to take a look at those before adding anything like this. It also has been found to lower cholesterol. They have done studies looking at plaques in people's blood vessels and have seen that the plaques have decreased. Same with triglycerides. Those have also been lowered by using hawthorn. Also really great as a digestive. So it's, if you're using the hawthorn berry or some type of part of the plant, it can be a probiotic or a prebiotic, I should say. So it's help feeding the good bacteria in your gut. And it is, because it is kind of more fibrous, it kind of helps things move along. So it can help aid in digestion, constipation. These are all things that has been found to be helpful with. It is also in its own right an antioxidant. It has polyphenols, which have been found in fruits and vegetables and plants that we eat, to be super helpful, contributing to making all the different chemicals in our body that we need to survive and thrive. Also an anti-inflammatory, so helps decrease inflammation, and that's been studied in various disease states such as diabetes, asthma, chronic disease. So that's another potential use for hawthorn. The one that really struck me these past few weeks and really called me to talk about it right now is its use for decreasing anxiety and also for decreasing grief and loss. So this is more on the spiritual level and the energetic level of the plant. Again, it's from the rose family, which is known to open things up. And so using hawthorn for those who are grieving helps open up their heart. We've heard of people dying of broken hearts. That recently happened to a family member from the recent shooting in Texas. So this is doing the opposite of that. And actually, rather than causing the the mind heart connection causing restrictions and heart attacks. It can help expand and open the heart and decrease that sense of pain that you feel in your chest with grieving. I've explored using with folks with long-term COVID, especially those who've had losses associated with their COVID infection, for that same reason of opening up that heart space. And so that is another potential use. No studies done on that, but that I know of, but that is something to consider if you have heaviness on your heart due to your grief. So I hope that serves you. Please reach out for any additional information or discussion. You can reach me at darwellnessnola.com. Please go there for a discovery call, or if you want to talk with me about talking to a group more about things such as adaptogens or anything else in the integrative psychiatry space. And send me a like and a follow if you're seeing me on social media, and I'll see you guys